Scorpio, welcome to your general reading for the rest of October 2024 with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. So, Scorpio, just starting off with a reading. Question that's coming up for you. Are you taking care of the important details? Okay? Because I just remembered now I was on a roll. I've been doing a lot of things today. I've already recorded a couple of readings. I'm in a very bright, positive space, and I realize, I haven't taken my supplements yet. So, I do these very powerful theta healing sessions, and you want to be sure that when you work with energy that you also maintain the wellness of your body. So I take like a multivitamin every day, some echinacea, some alpha-lipoic acid. At nighttime I take like magnesium, I take some zinc. Now I'm not recommending that you do these things because I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a medical practitioner. I can't subscribe anything or prescribe anything. I'm just letting you know what I do and what really works for me, But the thing that's coming through here for you, and of course my dog is eating his food as loudly as he possibly can now. But what is coming through here is that for you, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpio, you got to take care of those important details, okay? So sometimes in life we forget to take care of those details, take care of those important details. All right, I'm going to end off this reading for you drawing a card from the universe for direct guidance, my beautiful Scorpio, for money, for health, and for love. So stick around for that most definitely. Meanwhile, let's see what we've got. General reading, Scorpio, dealing with a Scorpio, wherever you got Scorpio in chart, whatever brought you to this reading, there is something here for you in Scorpio. Beautiful, beautiful Scorpio. Scorpio, hear me now. Scorpio, if ever you didn't listen to me before, this is the time to listen to me, Scorpio. You are beautifully skilled. You are so talented. There are so many things that you can do. There are so many things that you can easily achieve, But what happens so many times is that you carry other people, okay? You carry other people. And you know what, my beautiful Scorpio? It's time to stop carrying them, all right? Let people walk on their own 2 feet, okay? And I can see that it's hard for you there with the 7 of Swords. It's not an easy thing, okay? Not an easy thing. If it's your first time here, I'd like to welcome you to my channel. I speak the truth. I'm going to tell you what I see. I appreciate that approach, That's the whole thing of everything's going to be all right. Just breathe and walk barefoot on the grass. Sometimes that is definitely what you need. And if that is what you need, that is what I'll give you. But if you need more than that, I'm going to give you more than that. Okay, so why are you currently challenged almost by spirit? You can experience it as almost being challenged to do certain things. It is an invitation for you to get to this beautiful space, Scorpio, the 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment space, the space where you get the life that you want, finding the peace that you've been searching all of your life. That is what I'm getting here for you, okay? Finding that peace that you've been looking for, searching for, hoping for, dreaming for, might have even sort of like, wondered if it ever truly really exists, or if it's possible, at least exists for you, if it's possible for you. Yes, it is. And if it resonates, if you say yes to it, then my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Scorpio, go ahead, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and say yes to it. Write down in the comments, yes, I'm open to it. I am open to receive. I'm open for my highest good. Writing it down is incredibly powerful. Okay, and if you haven't yet subscribed, really appreciate you going ahead and subscribing. So with this 8 of Wands energy, there is a great opportunity, Scorpio, that is coming about here for you. If it resonates, hand on the heart, yes. May have even started to step forward already. There is a great life opportunity, even possibly a love opportunity that is coming ahead here for you in life, my beautiful Scorpio. Now, your first instinct, being the beautiful being that you are, being the sharing, caring being that you are, Scorpio, your first instinct is always to say, okay, who can benefit through this as well? Who else can I help through this? Who else can I bless through this? And there is absolutely sweet nothing wrong with that. But my beautiful Scorpio, there is a fine line that has to be drawn between helping and taking on what is somebody else's responsibility. And it might even be that maybe in your initial communication, you were trying something out, you were seeing how it was going, and everything was hunky-dory and fine. So it doesn't mean that because this is on the table now that this has to become a whole big drama. Oh no. This is quite simply life saying to you, know what, Scorpio, maybe it's time to revisit the original agreement. Okay? Maybe it's time to revisit it. Maybe it's time to revisit the initial commitment. Okay? This is what we said, but now based on this and this and this, and these unfoldings and these transitions, let's now go in that direction. That sort of thing. You know? Like grown-ups. Okay? I do see that you started to repeat some past pattern here again. But one way or the other, you awoke to that pattern very, very quickly. You may have drawn the right person to you to have the conversation, or just had an epiphany or realization, but something happened. I feel that you're like, oh, that's what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, now let's change that. You know? Which is really, really cool. It does still feel that it's a little up in the air still at the moment. We're going to see when we clarify. And then as I said at the end, we are going to draw cards to you for money, health, and love. So we're going to look a little deeper into that. But I can see you being on the right track here. I can see you making your dreams come true. I can see you being on this space where you are heading in the right direction, which is a really, really cool thing. Okay? Let's clarify for you, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. And Scorpios, if you are open to maybe learning how to read cards, go ahead and take a look at the links down below for my courses in the description. Very, very good. I'm very proud of them. Okay, so Four of Cups, clarifying this Eight of Cups. So this is the first card that's coming up. So there is an influx of something new that is happening in your life, that is happening in your business. It can be in multiple areas of your life. All right, there might be things coming about that you haven't quite considered before. I also get a sense that you might be feeling just a little threatened here. Okay, almost like you're sort of like one dog and another dog may have just sort of like, you know, had the audacity to possibly just mark your territory, at least what you might perceive as maybe being a little bit inside the parameters of your territory. You want to ask yourself if that is really the case, or must this be your old fears and insecurities that are popping up? Because I feel it's the latter. Okay? Devil energy. There's a lot of releases here that you would really benefit from. So if you want to focus on something throughout, if you want to focus on something that will really benefit you throughout the rest of October 2024, my beautiful Scorpio, I would focus on maybe taking a little bit of a journey inwards, taking some quiet, you know, reflective time to myself. If you maybe work with like a practitioner, so like somebody that me does that ThetaHealing, or, you know, like whoever it is that you work with that can help you maybe through your challenging times, ask a friend who can help you through some challenging times, to release some old things here, some old soul things, generational things, genetic things, you know, history things, past life things, Akashic record things. There's a couple of things here that you can benefit from releasing. I like the fact that the Two of Cups was on top there with that card, but I only want one card. And what a powerful one indeed, the Fool, new beginning. So it's time for you to kind of go at the game again. All right, time for you to regain your passion. So have you maybe, you know, lost your passion a little? And you know what, Scorpio, it happens to everyone. Life happens, life gets rough, life gets crazy, everything gets busy. We all have things to take care of. But now is you are being invited to get back into your flow. Whatever happened over here, this was a blessing in disguise. Okay? This was a blessing in disguise, a huge blessing in disguise. All right? So you want to kind of look at what recently transpired and what did you get from there. Because it seems like you may have forgotten your north just a little bit there. So you may have been needed to be reminded. And I want to say to you, Scorpio, if you did maybe recently have an experience, you know, with a close soul family member, and it did feel a little hurtful, a little painful, a little challenging, maybe don't quite know how to deal with it yet, I would start by giving that other party gratitude for the lesson that they've brought in. This could maybe be a recent experience, may have sort of maybe stirred up something else as well. So just ask yourself, are you maybe as completely over something in the past? Maybe you just need to revisit it again. You know, can't lose anything from it, can only gain a benefit. Okay, but whatever happened here, somehow a soul family member of yours stepped forward to remind you of something, and I feel that it may not have been the kindest reminder. So if you don't quite know how to wiggle yourself out of that one, or how to proceed going forward, Scorpio, what I will do is I will start by giving gratitude to the soul of the soul member that came in to help you and to support you, and then asking Spirit to guide you forward. Ask Creator, show me. Take a nice deep breath, ground yourself in energy, imagine your energy going all the way up to the Creator, and say, Creator, draw that energy into your body. You know, so ask Creator, please help me. And remember to ground before you open your eyes. Chariot energy, Merkaba energy, Cancer energy coming here through for you. So it's quite interesting because there's Mercury energy followed by Cancer energy, which is communicative energy. So yeah, you may have been a little hard on yourself. And I feel that you are also in the space of incredible spiritual ascension. And remember, in the space of spiritual ascension, a lot of people have been selling this really pie in the sky sort of idea. But there are some challenges that's going about with it. But everything is panning out really, really well for you. They're confirmed by the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter energy, slowly but certainly, things are moving in a positive direction for you, Scorpio. And when I say slowly but certainly, it might be faster than you imagine. Okay? All right? Okay, so let's look at this Nine of Cups energy. Hierophant energy, that is an energy of new beginnings with number 5. It is the challenges of new beginnings. I kind of get the sense that you might be sort of new at something here and you just really being too hard on yourself, Scorpio. Okay? You understand that it's time for growth, and in many ways you might also see, look out for, could I possibly be creating all little sorts of dramas around myself, because that actually prevents me from having the time to do the necessary expansion that I know is necessary, that I know that I'm ready for. And sometimes that means that we bring some controversies into our lives, because now, you know, I'm just feeling too down to do it. That's a way of sabotaging the self. And I can see that there's definitely some things like that for you there with the Tower in your life, because there's a powerful realization that has been called there forth in the mind. So you have been sabotaging yourself with certain things. Okay? Now, this is very important. Very, very important. Do not now go on this mission to see, oh, I've done this and I shouldn't have done that, and then I've done this, and what will this person think, and I must... Just hand it over to Source and leave it with Source. You know, I call it let God be God. Okay? Whatever your version of God is. You know, let the Creator be the Creator. Sometimes we withhold so much from ourselves because we're like, don't worry, God, I got this one. And God's like, alrighty, all right then. Okay? So I'm going to draw some direct cards from the universe for you, Scorpio. And if it resonates, you know, if you've been doing that a lot, we all do it. Don't worry about it. Put a little laugh your face down in the description. Looking at money. So with the Hierophant, with money, remember we had the Hierophant there as well. Hierophant is new beginnings. Okay? There are some challenging steps here in regards to money. There are some steps that I think that you are ready to take, that you know you need to take, and you may have been delaying on that. I will say to you, from the highest and best perspective that you can imagine, and from as much peace as you can imagine, let peace be your goal, your north. Do what you got to do. Okay? You got to do what you got to do. Okay? There is some delays here that you're giving yourself, your Scorpio. Okay? Health-wise, Four of Swords, health improvement. Ready to get better in health. Who else had that? I think it was Pisces, if I remember correctly. Maybe take a look at the Pisces reading. But health-wise, if you have been struggling health-wise, mental health-wise, emotional health, well-being, you know, soul, rest, just feeling at ease, I see that you are, so the reason why you want to, because I can see you open yourself to that next expansion with money and responsibilities and life and things, is because that allows your health to improve. Somehow some strains are taking some strain on your health here. Knight of Swords. I wouldn't be too quick to jump on the bandwagon when it comes to this one, when it comes to love. Okay? I will chill it out with love here for a little bit. Okay? And that even means that if you are currently dealing with someone and you just want to tell them off, you can still tell them off next week. Okay? And you may say, yes, I've allowed the situation to go too far. Yes, but now do you want to go too far again in this confrontation also? Okay? Something very powerful to consider there. All right? I feel that you want to kind of sort someone out here. You want to let them know how you feel and stuff like that. And not the time to do that. Okay? I'm going to strongly advise you against that. Okay? Let Spirit take care of things for you. And it will. All right. That's what I have for you, my beautiful, beautiful, amazing Scorpios. I hope that it helps. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to connecting with you on the next video.